Okay, positive energy from the universe only. Mystic Beauty by Kiki's Tarot. Thank you. Reading's going to be for Scorpio. Already pre-shuffled and Sage the Room. This is intention for Sun sign of Scorpio. Current energy for the upcoming month of November. Energy is fluid, can definitely change up. You have the right to change, but tarot's just here to help you, guide you a little bit. Um, I don't do personal readings right now, so you can't get scammed. And anyway, good luck, Scorpio. So yeah, this is for the Sun sign of Scorpio. I am a Scorpio Venus, so I'm interested, but I probably won't take it. Um, Nine of Swords sideways. So it's like you want to take action in something, but oh no. Well, yeah, it could be you want to take action, but like it's like a mental, but it's not there all the way. Knight of Wands. Weird. Upright. Yeah, well, it's like, yeah, you want to take action to something, and it's like you're waiting for your brain to catch up on this decision and what you want to do. And it's like right now you're not there yet, but you could be there. You could take that action, but you're waiting. I'm literally getting like your brain is just waiting to catch up, and it's pretty cool. You got nights on nights on nights. Let's see if you get another one. I don't know. Positive energy from the universe only. Positive energy from the universe only. Positive. Ooh. The star reverse. Sorry, damn. Okay. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles upright, Two of Cups reverse, Seven of Pentacles reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse. Overall energy of the reading. It's intense. So your money's not looking great. And I'm sorry, not exactly your money, but what your 3D desires is not looking great. But you can say money. That's what came to mind is money. Um, so the cards are really straightforward, but it's so weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead. You got Knight of Swords sideways. So to me, Knight of Swords in the upright is kind of like you are going through maybe a mental challenge, but you are not holding back, and it's kind of like it's almost kind of like your mind is set on something. So here it's giving me like your mind is set on something. You're mentally ready to fight these challenges that you got going on mentally, or but it came in sideways. So it's almost like that's why I said when we got the Knight of Wands, it's like you want to go fight for this, you want to make a decision or something, but you're you're like you physically want to do it, but your mind hasn't caught up yet, and then right out comes the Knight of Wands. So it's like you know you need to make a decision, but your mind hasn't caught up yet. So it's giving you're mentally unbalanced, for sure. But you know you want to make the decision, you might haven't come up because you're not hopeful. So your lack of hope is what's making you mentally imbalanced. Because here the knight is charging in. I mean, this is the most charge worthy card. Um, but no, no. because it's not reverse. It's not that you don't have it. It's like you're just. It's like you're almost waiting on something. So you're imbalanced. You're mentally imbalanced. Um, but it's like you physically want to make this decision. Okay, but you're not hopeful, and that's probably what's causing the imbalance. Three of Pentacles. You do have support. So even though you're not sure about this decision, someone is supporting you. Someone has your back. Two of Cups reverse. So even though someone has your back and supporting this decision, it's like it's gonna take you away from some emotional fulfillment. Um, Maybe romantically. I don't want to say that yet. And then we got Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, we're so worried. Regret. Okay, there's some type of regret. Um, Almost as in maybe you feel like you didn't do enough. Um, hmm. And when I say regret, almost like you didn't do enough to get the things that you desire in the 3D. So, for example, kind of like when you're going through a divorce. Before the divorce is final, you know that you want a divorce. You know that you want to break away from this person, but you just want to, you just, you regret as in, maybe I should have done this, or maybe if I was more like this, or maybe if I was more flexible, or something like that. And I don't know, that's where we get the Six of Pentacles reverse for the overall reading. It's kind of put you in this perspective that you need to be like, that you're not balanced. You need to be maybe stingy with your boundaries. Um, because you're I don't want to say you're not in this positive energy. Um, it's almost as in like you're lacking some type of you're lacking some positive energy. And then underneath was a strength card, but you do have strength, I guess, because I always hold up the deck like this so that I don't see the card. Because once I see the card, it's exposed. It's part of the reading. So it's like whatever the situation on that you thought you could do better, it's making you put up some boundaries. You do have support. I'm getting that you're breaking away from somebody. You have support, but there's like regret on, can I do more, or what could I done more? Because maybe this hasn't happened yet, but you want to put up the boundaries, and you have strength cards supporting you in putting up the boundaries. Yeah, we're gonna clarify. So yeah, we're gonna clarify. If this pertains to work, maybe you maybe you know you want to quit this job, um and so you want to do it, you want to send in your resignation, but it's like maybe you don't have hope to find another job, but your family is supporting, your family is saying, hey, if you are going to be out of work for a few months, we will support you. And this is the Three of Pentacles, we will financially support you. Okay, but you're breaking away from this emotional fulfillment of maybe being a provider for the family. And so this is why, so you said Pentacles, maybe if you know you make the decision, you might be in some type of regret, or you didn't do everything that you can be, you're feeling a little bit stuck or have some stagnation. So that can be kind of hard. If that's what's going on, is that you want to quit a job, but you know it's going to take away your provider status from you. But you do, I mean, you have the support. Also, when we don't have, when we're not working, we tend to be a little stingy. Even with our family members, when I say that, it's like, okay, maybe if this is like your wife, if you lost your job, if you're a man or you're a woman and you lost your job and your wife says, let's order Chinese food, and you're like, oh no, we should cook food because ordering out is expensive, and your wife is like, don't worry, I got this. You're saying you're kind of in that stinginess or that boundariness because you feel like you want to save. It's only the right thing to save money because you're not providing. You don't want them to waste money on you because you feel like you're not contributing. But I think it's saying, like, have strength. Okay? Have strength. Uh Even though you don't have hope, I think you have strength. Um Positive energy from the universe. Only can we get some clarification? So union. So take it how it resonates. If it's romantic, maybe you guys will reconcile. Hold on. Let me get the rest. Let me get the rest of the cards before I just jump ship. Okay. I think that's enough cards. And these wanted to come out. Ascending. Present. Drama. Okay. And past. Weird. The whole reading is that kind of weird. That's why I said straightforward cards, but the vibe is. I'm so sorry, Scorpio. I know it's Scorpio season. I know it's a weird vibe. All the energy is so weird. I'm sorry. I'm a Scorpio Venus. I'm not being a meanie to Scorpios, but the vibe is weird. I don't know what to say. I just feel ugh. I'm so sorry. Okay. So the first card that came out was Union, and then these kind of came out in a chunk. Okay. So we got past, drama, present, and ascending. So if this is a work situation, keep it as a work situation, but I'm going to go back to the romantic situation because it was giving you could possibly be separating from somebody or going through a divorce. Um, but I'm seeing reconciliation. Um, because here in the Seven Pentacles, it was giving regret, maybe what you could have done better, and it sort of had you put up these boundaries. So when we put up boundaries, just know that maybe this person realized, oh, you have boundaries. I need to do better, or this is how I build myself up. This is how I can mature for the best of the relationship. Because maybe if you didn't have boundaries, they didn't know exactly. I want to say they don't know exactly how to treat you. Everyone like to be treated differently. And I don't mean like a toxic relationship where we're doing this over and over again. This person, um, you know, says they're gonna pick you up at 5 p.m. They don't call, they don't do anything. They say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep," and then you're like, "Oh, okay, it's okay, don't worry. I found a ride home." Da da. And then they do it again, and they do it again, and they do it again. That's just a very mild example to keep it PG. Okay, so, but I'm not getting that vibe from this. Um, it's giving that even though you're gonna be regret and we're gonna do better, and you put up those boundaries, it's like you have strength to reunite. Okay, so maybe that's why you're mentally imbalanced. Maybe you guys separated or you guys broke up, and you're coming in to make that decision to get back together, but you don't have a lot of hope. And like I said, even though you don't have hope, you have the strength to kind of make that happen, and you can flip this upside down. Okay, it's easy to get hope back. This is like my favorite card because it's hope. But even if you don't have any, it's like, damn, they don't got no hope. When I say like, damn. But with the strength, if you have some strength, I think you can turn it upright. So maybe, you're sort of in regret here. You're sort of looking at the past. Maybe there was some drama before that causes breakup. But look how you got the duality, okay? Everything is a duality. Um, you got the past, but here you got the present. So what is the present asking of you? Um, and you got ascending. So I think the relationship has potential to ascend. I think if you reconcile, it's gonna end up well, is what I'm getting. I think it's like focus on the present. First of all, you ascended by putting some boundaries up. Okay, you're looking at the past. Um, it's like you're feeling nostalgic. Maybe there was drama in the past, but look at the present, and if there's union, it's possible. And I think you do have the strength too. I think you just have to continue with the boundaries. Um, let me let's get like some set advice. That's what I think happened. It's your story. Take it how it resonates. But that's just what I'm getting. Okay, positive energy. Oh shit. I don't know if I should pull another card, but we got the sun in reverse. It just came out automatically. So I think that whatever happened, I don't want to throw around the word depressed, but you're not feeling that joy that maybe you used to feel. And I think you just need to pull your inner strength to make the decision. Let's say, for example, you do not reconcile. You need to still find the strength to find your joy. I don't like to do this. But we're gonna do it. Okay. If this is about should Scorpio reconcile? Positive energy only from the universe. Should Scorpio reconcile? Or go back to this job? If it's a job, should you go back to this job? That's quite a bit of cards. Oh, wow. Okay. I feel like it's saying yes if you find your inner strength. Because here's the overall energy of it's the overall hold on. Here is the overall energy of the deck. Okay, the strength card. So I think you have the strength, but you need to activate it. Okay, so you got the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, and then you got the Strength card in reverse. So double Strength card. So what this is telling me is you have the potential to make this your excuse me, confirmation group, huh? You have the potential to really nurture whatever the situation is, whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship. But you need to you in order to do that, you have to sort of work on yourself. You need to find your inner strength. So in order to find the joy in life, you have to make yourself happy. You cannot expect other people to make you happy. So you need to find the strength to find your happiness to nurture this relationship. Okay? Because like you had this regret, what I could have done better. Maybe you knew that you and just like I said with the whole quit your job thing, you quit your job, you know you're not going to be the main provider, but you need to find your inner strength to know that this situation is going to turn around, to know that yes, you quit this job to find better and your family supported you. Whatever the situation is, you have support. With this 3 of Pentacles, you have support whatever the situation is, and with the support you need to find your strength. That way you can nurture the situation. You cannot focus finding a better job or whatever the situation is if you are in this sulky position or you're depressed. Okay, I don't like to find, but if you're in this desperation or in this desperate position, it's hard to let the good things come to you, to let the good things gravitate towards you. So you gotta organize yourself. You gotta organize your thoughts, and you gotta organize your light, your inner light, and you gotta bring in the strength. So right now, you don't even have the strength to support this relationship. If you want to reconcile, you don't have the strength. Um, it's there. It's available to you. That's why I said energy. It's there. All you gotta do is grab it. Okay. It's like going to the gym. You have muscles. You just have to go in and work out to build those muscles to gain the strength. The strength is there. The strength is within you, and you got to build it. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. And once you do that, and you can support the foundation that you want to build on, then you can nurture whatever it is that needs nurturing. But first, it's like you gotta focus on you. Okay, this is kind of long. Sorry. I'm gonna do close this reading out. What else does Scorpio need to know before I close this reading? Sorry that was long. What else does Scorpio need to know before I close this reading? Positive energy from the oh god. Okay. They all just bleh. So weird reading. Bleh. So yeah, you need to kill something. Whatever bad habits, you're brokenhearted. You need to heal your heart. And I'm not sure if it's this person that broke your heart or you broke your own heart by not uh by not knowing how to support the relationship. Okay. And then we got choose health. So it's like also said finding that inner strength and that joy. If you do not have self-love in general for yourself, it is hard to expect a relationship to prosper. If you do not have self love for yourself, it's hard for people, even in the workplace, to respect you if they don't even sniff an ounce of confidence on you. So, self love, be happy, okay? Live love and life, and choose health, okay? Self esteem, heal, okay? Self indulgence, heal your heart, okay? Anguish, toxic and addictions and abusive relationships, heartbreak, okay? Pain and sadness and death, the end of a relationship. So something definitely ended here. Could be work, could be a relationship. Either way, it hurt you. Could have been toxic, could have been from you, could have been from the other person. But it's given that if you want to give this another chance, it's giving you got to love yourself first. You got to be optimistic about the future, and you got to find your inner strength. Remember, your advice um, was the Strength card in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm guessing that this has a lot of potential, but you got to find your happiness. Okay, so yes, these are in reverse, but when these are in reverse, cards like these that are in the reverse, you gotta turn them upright. Okay, that just means that's something you need to work on. Okay, work on finding your joy, work on finding your strength for the foundation, to get the things that you want. Kill these self doubts, kill all these negative energies that's breaking the foundation that you want to build on. So sorry that it took so long to get that out there. Anyway, good luck for this November. Oh, and happy birthday. Wow, sorry. It's a lot going on. A lot of energy, but you know, union and the present, okay? And ascending. I think focus on that as well. So it's your birthday. Use that energy, use that force, use that birthday energy to strive out to make this anew and to ascend. So I think yes, you're killing all these things, but I think once you find your strength and find your joy, you're gonna be ascending. Sorry that took so long, but yeah, happy birthday.